Welcome, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, wherever you're watching from. I appreciate you and I welcome you to this very program. Please like and share to family and friends. Like and share to anyone that is close to you. Share to anyone that you can be able to reach. Let's preach this gospel to reach to the ends of the world. Before we commence the program of this morning, we have to first of all, as always, listen to our music as inspiration and strength before we commence. You're welcome.
Want those of you who are hardcore, those who were chosen before you were born. There were some people who were chosen before they were born to agitate for Biafra restoration. This is a message for you. Those who from their mother's womb were born. Do this very well. You must be very, very strong.
When the Moroku, Nijimwero Mekumu Biafra, when the Siputa. Makamwero mwekanyinaga Biko kulien Ogeruo Biko kulien Iye jamalike Ogeruo Owele ndiaboroku Makamwero wanyi Owele ndiaburu chekwa Makamwero wewu Biafra Biko kulien Ogeruo, Biko Kulien, Iye Jamalike Ogeruo, the spirit of Biafra, Biko Kulien Ogeruo, when the Biafra Kidiemume, Biko Kulien Ogeruo, Oamadike Nona Donjon, Umugebweki Eremeyae, Bodike, Mosike Rura Jobalike, Biko Kulien Ogeruo, Biko Kulien, Iye Jamalike Ogeruo. The Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in exile, Master Simon M. He want to smooth the street Gabaniru Naibu. They brother and down from my Ebudo. Ogine. Master Simon M. Emesu Wokwere Onyendu. Iye Jamalike Ruo. Imapa Simon Epa Wujie Iye Jamalike Ruo Simon Epa Watakata Wo Ojuda Kwenyi Mwiwero Onyendu Kine Betata I will follow you I will follow you I will follow you Never look back I will follow you Mwa Prime Minister Onyendu Anyiga Wanuga I will follow you Anina I will follow you. I will follow you. The question is this: if Nigerian government failed to organize referendum for children of Biafra, are you ready to lead us to do anything in order to get freedom from Biafra? And I'm going to be number one. If you are looking for 100 men, you will find 50 in me. Ogwe Bucharangwe, Master Simon Epa, or Guinea. Master Simon Epa, Biko, Jisiki, Kaka, Nogu, Atakata, Kaina, Ojuda, Uwe, Kwibolo, Kine, Menata. I am 50 men, oh yes, and I said, I will follow you. I will follow you. I will follow you. Never look back. I will follow you. Prime Minister Anyiga Wanuga I will follow you. Anina I will follow you. I will follow you. Oh Madike Biafra Dahi Moroka Biarole Biafra Republic government awudie. Iye jamadi keruo, Commander General Kwechiri. General Buduso, Sona Atakata war. Commander Holy Ghost, Okunyendu Borokunu Nasatata. Iko kulie, kulie nuo, oke nuo. Iko kulie, iye jamadi keruo, oke nuo. Iko kulie, kulie nuo, oke nuo. Iko kulie, iye jamadi keruo, oke nuo. Iye jamadi keruo, oke nuo.
Maka Biafra, we don't put our onye ndu, Simon Eba, Oba Tobiye.
Welcome. Before we commence, we have to listen to the prayer of our Supreme Leader Mazen Nandekan while we wait for others to join us so that we can commence this message. Let us pray with our Supreme Leader Mazen Nandekan.
Witness me, I want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have sealed, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, oh Lord of hosts, to have mercy on us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoto. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All these we pray, all these we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said,
welcome. Thank you for joining the program wherever you are joining from. I appreciate you for being part of this program this morning, and I say, may Chukwu continue to guide and protect you wherever you are watching us from. Thank you for connecting to the program. Welcome you, and I say, please kindly like and share the program. Like and share to all platforms. Like and share to family and friends. Like and share to everyone that is close to you. Let's share this program and make sure we connect to as many people as possible. We have come once again to do what we know how to do best. And I appreciate everyone that has participated this morning. I welcome you, and I say, may Chukwu continue to guide and protect every one of us. Once again, we have come, and for the sake of those who are joining us for the very first time, I welcome every one of you. And I want to inform you that this very platform where you are watching this program, this is a platform that is under the Biafra Republic of Exile. This platform is under the Biafra Republic of Exile. A platform that is under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and under the command of our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nandeka. In this very platform, we do not come here to instigate violence. We do not come here to preach hate. We don't come here to attack individuals. We don't come here to attack any race or tribe. We do not come here to attack any religion. But we are here to let the world see the plight of the Biafran people. We are here to state the true situation of things in Biafra land. We are here to debunk every lie that has been told against us, every lie that the enemy have told against us. We are here to debunk those lies. Fellow Biafrans, wherever you are watching me from, I appreciate you and I welcome you. I say, may Chukwu continue to guide and protect you as you have done. Remember, this is an interactive section. Every morning we come together to interact with each other, to share our views and let the world know what is our viewpoint. We have come once again as always. In this section, you have the right to use the link and join us on the platform. Anywhere you are coming from, regardless your own line of thought and your belief, you are welcome in this platform. Whether you are a Biafran or not, even if you are a one Nigerianist, if you are not even in Nigeria, you are from other part of Africa or any part of the world, and you have a question for us, come on and ask a question. Use the link and come on. If you have a prayer for us, you have a suggestion for us, you have something you heard about us that you're not too sure about, be clearance. Use that link and come on. We're going to respond to you. If you are a Biafran, this is an opportunity for you to speak to your people and speak to the world. Tell the world what is happening in your own area. As a Biafran, express yourself and tell the world what is happening in where you are, more especially people in Biafra land, so that it will seem as if we are only the one talking abroad. Wherever you are, use that link and come in to tell your opinion and let the world know what is going on. The only thing we ask is that when you are coming into the program, make sure that you are properly dressed. We cannot allow you to appear on this program naked. No. And when you are speaking on this platform, make sure that you are civil. Try as much as you can to be civil. Present your case in a civil manner so that the world will understand you. So that the whole world will understand you. People are watching. You can make your case. You can state your own point. The whole world will understand you and know what you're talking about when you do it in a civil manner. We are not telling you not to get angry or express yourself. All we are saying is that you should do it in a civil manner. fellow Biafrans. I welcome every one of you, and I thank you for being part of the program. May Chukwu Okokabia give every one of us the strength and power to continue to fight this battle until the end. You are welcome once again. Today we have come today and we are going to discuss on a topic which says the defeat of Nigeria through saboteurs and the glory of the United States of Biafra, with our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon M. It is obvious that the Zoological Republic has been defeated. We have defeated them. There's no doubt about that. We have defeated the zoo. They have tried on different kinds of ways to hold us down. They have tried with different kinds of propaganda to keep us down. They have tried in several ways to make sure that they pull us down, but they can't succeed. The more they try, the more they continue to fail. The more they try, the more we continue to rise. As if they sweet us, it depends them. As if they depend them, it will sweet us. And that is the order of the day. It is very clear that we have made so much progress in the era of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon M. Today, as we speak, the Biafra Republic of in Exile is in charge of Biafran territory. Take it or leave it. You can believe whatever you like, but the truth remains what it is. The international communities know about this truth. The independent journalists know about this truth. And it cannot be hidden anymore. As it stands today, the whole world knows the situation. The Biafra story today is on international media. The mainstream media today is reporting about the Biafran case and what is going on. The zoo can no longer hide us. They can no longer push their lies and propaganda. They are so frustrated that they don't know what to do. That is why they went to the extent of saying that they have declared our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon, for wanted. That is laughable. This is a man who is the global ambassador of peace. This is a man who has been given an honor. This is a man who the world knows. He is not hiding. Every one of us know him. We can speak to him, we can call him. His address is open. And they declare him wanted. Only Nigerians can do such a thing. A terrorist country declaring an innocent man wanted. What do you expect? They have pushed different kinds of propaganda and manipulation. It could not work. And they got frustrated, and today they are so helpless that they are doing everything they can to seek relevance. But the more they continue to do that, the more they fail. Including their saboteurs, the IPOB Nigeria have failed woefully. After the zoo have used the IPOB Nigeria to destroy themselves, today they are nowhere to be found. They are nowhere to be found. The truth remains that the only organization today, the only government today that is standing for Biafra today is the Biafra government. And the IPOB Nigeria have confessed with their own mouth that they cannot be able to do anything to give Biafra freedom. But the funniest is that after doing this confession, yet the man that have the plans of how to get Biafra wouldn't support him. So many of them have confessed and said that they do not have what it takes to bring Biafra. But look at somebody who tells you that I have what it takes, and he's not only saying it, he is putting his words to action. You are seeing him taking steps after steps, and yet you can't support him. What a shame. Why would you support him? The only reason why you are still standing against him and talking against him is because of envy, jealousy, greed. You do not want to accept defeat. But does that matter? That will not change the fact. The world already knows today that the Biafrans are going home, and they know the person that is leading the charge to take Biafra home. After confessing that you can't do anything to set Biafra free, a man came out and he told us, I know when Biafra will come. He came and he said, I can't fight for Biafra for 5 good years with nothing to show. It's not possible. He went ahead today to come and give us the date that the declaration of the restoration of the state of Biafra will come. He has a government already. The government which he is in charge today has an army. They have liaison offices across the world. They are making diplomatic moves and building alliances right, left, and center. And yet, you don't see anything good in him, even when you have nothing to offer. There is nothing to your name. I pity those who are still listening to your criminality and your evil. One thing is that in this very platform, there are only 2 people I promote on this platform. Apart from these 2 people, every other thing in this platform is irrelevant. And those people are the supreme leader of IPOB, Mazen Nandekano, and the Prime Minister of Biafra, Mazen Samaneba. These are the 2 men that I promote on this very platform. And they are the ones leading the charge to the freedom of Biafra. Not only in word and writing, but in action. We have seen them do things. These 2 men are one. They are inseparable. The supreme leader of IPOB, Mazen Nandekano, has his disciple, Mazen Samaneba, the Oputobi of Igbo, the dragon. He has named himself from the onset the disciple of Mazen Nandekano and his spiritual son, not just because he said it in words, but in action. These are the 2 people we can listen to. These are the 2 people who are leading us to freedom. Today, the supreme leader of IPOB, Mazen Nandekano, is in the territory of the enemy. They kidnapped him from Kenya and sent him to Nigeria through extraordinary mission. From then onwards, his spiritual son has taken over the restoration of Biafra, and everything is going as supposed. And every single message the Prime Minister is passing today is what Mazen Nandekano has in his heart. I'm not telling you to go and ask. He has said it even before now. Even before Mazen Nandekano was kidnapped. He gives a message that comes from the heart of Mazen Nandekano. Each time he delivers a message, it is as if Mazen Nandekano wrote a script for him to play. This started happening even while Mazen Nandekano was around us. Each time he broadcasts, Mazen Nandekano confirms it as what he has in his heart. And today, every single procedure he has taken, everything he has done, is what Mazen Nandekano has in his heart to do. And yet, those who claim to be the followers of Mazen Nandekano don't want to see him. Those who claim to be the followers of Mazen Nandekano fight against him, speak against him, want him dead. What does that show? That shows that Mazen Nandekano has been alone all this while. Everything that surrounds him has always been pretenders. They are all pretenders from A to Z. There is no single person that was following Mazen Nandekano genuinely. That was why he was crying and sharing tears. That if he can find just 100 people, that he's good to go. And when he said that, some of us thought it was a figure of speech, but it wasn't. Today, it is very clear that Mazen Nandekano has been standing alone all this while. Those who have been following him for donkey years, those who claim they were there when the name IPOB was constructed, they were there when IPOB was registered, they were there when IPOB started from the scratch. Where are they today? Every single one of them today is on their own, pursuing a different thing altogether. None of them cares about the freedom of their family. Instead, they are pursuing political career in the zoo. They are protecting themselves with them same people they say they want to free themselves. It is sad. But Biafrans are wise, and we're wiser. We are wiser. No idiot can deceive us this time. Any Biafran that is deceived at this point in time, it means your own case is irredeemable, and we can't help you. When you get to heaven, you tell Chukwu what made you to fall away. When you go to heaven, you will tell Chukwu what made you to fall away. And that is how it is. Anybody, any Biafran today that says that he or she is deceived, you are confused, you didn't know what to do, your case is irredeemable, and we can't help you. As I said, I don't come here to promote people or to talk about other individuals. I only speak about the men who are doing the job for us, who are leaders. There was one of the clan whom we know that is standing against Mazen Namdeka. Every one of us know that that idiot stands against Mazen Namdeka. You never see anything good in Mazen Namdeka. Why Mazen Namdeka is with us? He has made several broadcasts against Mazen Namdeka. One clan in Imo State who claimed to be an activist. That is why when you hear all these human rights, they are all fake. Every human rights organization are all fake. All they do is to take the right of the innocent one and give to those who are innocent. Take the right of the majority and give to the minority. How does that become human rights? How do you have to take the rights from people and give to other people? Why don't you allow equal rights for everyone? That is why I do not believe in all those nonsense they are structuring around. Call it human rights or whatever they call it, United Nations. They are all fake. They are all fake and working for selfish interests. Them and those who are parading them. That clan in Imo State that claimed to be a human rights activist has always been against Mazen Namdeka from onset. He speaks against Mazen Namdeka in his program. He said that Mazen Namdeka is responsible for the insecurity in Imo State, in Biafra, Nigeria. While Mazen Namdeka was outside, he has made several videos against Mazen Namdeka, claiming that Mazen Namdeka was the cause of insecurity in Biafra. Even while Mazen Namdeka was warning people for the kidnappings that are happening, for the attack of the herdsmen, for the Fulani invasion in Biafra land, this man stood his ground and he was blaming Mazen Namdeka for everything. All of a sudden, after Mazen Namdeka had been kidnapped, after they kidnapped Mazen Namdeka from Kenya and they extradited him to Nigeria, he turned around and now become an activist, became a supporter of Mazen Namdeka. Up to the state of calling Mazen Namdeka our leader. People who cannot be consistent. They can't be consistent at any time, and people you cannot trust. Today they are yellow, tomorrow they are black, and next day they are green. Bunch of clans. Only idiots will listen to some people. Internet never forgets. The videos he made against Mazen Namdeka are still out there. The videos he made against Mazen Namdeka are still out there. These are people who are chasing clout. All they are pursuing is relevance. They want to be relevant. They want to be popular. That is why any place they see that something is working, they clamp on it and they want to promote themselves towards it. Those of us who are Biafra activists, we don't do that. I personally, I am standing for Biafra and nothing for Biafra. Anyone that is genuinely standing for Biafra, I stand with him. I stand for freedom. It does not matter your race. It doesn't matter your tribe. It doesn't matter your religion. As long as you are sincerely pursuing freedom, I stand with you 100% without going back. But this bunch of clowns who claim to be an activist in Imo State, who is working in a radio station, have used that radio station to speak so many lies against Mazen Namdeka, against people who are fighting for their freedom as Biafrans. He has in many occasions labeled Biafrans the aggressor. He has in many occasions labeled Biafrans criminals in his program. But today, after Mazen Namdeka has been kidnapped, he now turned to be a messiah, a spokesperson for Mazen Namdeka. Up to the instead of calling Mazen Namdeka our hero, our Onyendu, shameless people. And what does he do? After calling Mazen Nandekano Onyendu, now he turned around to attack the disciple of Mazen Nandekano. He turned around to attack the spiritual son of Mazen Nandekano. You like Mazen Nandekano, and you are fighting the son of Mazen Nandekano himself. You are fighting the legacy of Mazen Nandekano. You are destroying everything that Mazen Nandekano stands for, and you open your mouth and call him your leader. You are not even ashamed of yourself. These are a bunch of clients we have online and offline. And the idiots that listen to them are just like them. Because if you are sensible enough, you should know who they are. And if you just started listening for me today, before you begin to follow people and listen to what they say, go and check what they have been doing. I have been making my video even before 2015. Go and check all the video I made. Before 2015, up to today, we are in 2024. How many years? I speak for Biafra. I stand with Biafra. Anybody that is genuinely stand for Biafra, I stand with you 100%. You can never find me where I am talking rubbish in my platform. You can never see me here on my platform where I am chasing shadow or talking about trending events. No. I don't go for trending events. I go for Biafra. Any issue that doesn't have to do with Biafra, you can't find me there. All I want is the independent state of Biafra. Consistency is the key. But these inconsistent idiots will always come online and they will deceive the gullible ones who are not paying attention. Internet never forgets. For that idiot to come and begin to attack the Prime Minister of Biafra, that's the highest insult to humanity. And those who come out and call themselves activists, that is why I don't like them. I don't like them. Those who call themselves activists. Every single person that calls himself a human rights activist in Nigeria, more especially in Nigeria, they are all criminals, liars, criminals and liars. Every single one of them, from their lawyers to their individuals and their organizations, they are all criminals. There's nothing human about them, let alone being right. Nothing human about them, let alone being right. It's just about them and their popularity. It's just about them chasing information that will favor them. That is what they do. That is why that idiot will come and begin to talk against the Prime Minister of Biafra, trying to degrade the Prime Minister, trying to link the Prime Minister with insecurity in Biafra land, when every Biafrans know that the person today that is securing Biafra land is the Prime Minister. The reason why he is safe in Imo State today is because of the Liberation Army under the command of our Prime Minister. That is why that idiot is still alive. He failed to acknowledge that. The same way he is attacking Mazen Nandekano while Mazen Nandekano was outside. Today he has channeled his energy to attack the Prime Minister of Biafra. And in order to win the soul of Biafrans, he praises Mazen Nandekano. And I've told you, any idiot that comes online to insult Mazen whatever and claim to love Mazen Nandekano is an imposter. That is a saboteur. In case you don't know how to identify a saboteur. For those of you who do not know how to identify a saboteur, you can identify a Biafran saboteur when you see any man supporting Mazen Nandekano and speak against Mazen Nandekano. He or she is a saboteur. This is the simplest way to know a Biafran saboteur. It does not matter how popular or how many years the person has been talking about Biafra. It doesn't matter how rich or how poor, how small or old the person is. Any idiot you see online that is claiming to support Mazen Nandekano, if the person like, let him use Mazen Nandekano and so good. If the person like, let him be dining with Mazen Nandekano, and if you hear that person open his mouth to speak against the Prime Minister of Biafra, that is the highest saboteur you must run away from. The Zoological Republic is not a country where human beings should pray to be in. And that is why Chukwu Okikano has given us somebody who is going to lead us out of that nonsense. and we are going to walk out of it. It does not matter what anybody says. It does not matter what I think. We are going to get out of the zone, whether we like it or not. Whether you declare Mazisa Mariapa wanted or not, it doesn't make sense. It's only a foolish person can do such. And that is why the Biafra Republic in Exile have said that they are not going to challenge that very useless utterance. They're not going to challenge it in any law court. Number one is that it is useless and irrelevant. And number two is that the Zoological Republic of Nigeria is a lawless country. A country where the rule of law does not take effect. So why would anybody waste his time to go and challenge such? And the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic have also released the list of the wanted people in that Republic. And whenever they found themselves in Biafran territory, they should know that their life is in danger. Any one of them that made the list, from the president to the governors and all the lawmakers, you make that list. Anytime you find yourself in Biafra territory, know that your life is in danger. And if you think it's a threat, go ahead and you're going to meet the other side of Biafra. Fellow Biafran that are watching this program, wherever you're watching from, I want you to continue to stand firm and stand strong. We are going home. We are going home. If you have not casted your vote in the self-referendum, please go and do that for your own sake. If you are a Biafran today, you are 18 years and above, and you have not casted your vote, go and do that today for your own sake. That is your own civic responsibility. Go and do it. It is not enough to cry of intimidation. It is not enough to complain and say you want a nation. It is not enough to continue to talk about marginalization. It is not enough to shout online and offline. Action must be taken. And one of the actions you must take as a Biafran is to perform your civic responsibility. One of those civic responsibilities is to cast your vote, because that your vote is going to legitimize Biafra. The world is watching. The result of the vote will be called in Finland by November. The result will be called in our convention, which is coming up November to December. And after that result, the whole world will see it clearly that Biafrans truly have gone. If you want to be part of that history, what are you waiting for? Cast your vote. And if you want to be present where this hit will be made, the Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Exile, has said it, that the declaration of the independent state of Biafra, the declaration of the restoration of the independent state of Biafra will be made on the 2nd of December, 2024, in Lahti, Finland. He didn't just say it. The preparation has started for the convention. And as we speak, Biafrans are registering for the convention. That convention will accommodate only 1,000 people. Only 1,000 people will be eligible to have the grace to be there where this history will be made. If you want to be part of those who are going to make this history, what are you waiting for? Go now and fill the form. Go now and fill the form. Get your approval and prepare to be in Finland. Your generation of born will read about you. Your signature will be there forever. As those who were there when the declaration of the restoration of the independent state of Biafra was made. Go to biafransecurityadministration.org. Just go there. Go to your Google. Type biafransecurityadministration.org. From there, you can be able to get into the security site. then you can be able to apply for the convention. Follow your approval. As soon as you get your approval, you get your ticket and you find yourself in Finland. In the same site, you can equally apply for your ID card. The application for ID card is necessary. Biafra want to identify all their citizens across the world. And that is also part of the collection of data. The Biafra recruitment design want to have the data of Biafrans wherever you are on the planet Earth, so that they can stand for you and fight for you when the need arises. So wherever you are, go and apply for the ID card. Follow the normal procedures, make your payment, and your ID card will be in your doorstep. Fellow Biafrans, events are coming, and we must prepare. The Biafra digital currency is also online. The Biafra digital currency. If you have not keyed in, I don't know what you're waiting for. Do not allow what happened in 1967 to happen to you. Those of you who are still leaving their money in Nigerian bank. Those of you who are still leaving huge amount of money in Nigerian bank, I pity you, because it's going to happen again. The same way Mazin Nandekan warned you, stop investing in the south, in other part of the country. Stop building castle. Stop building castle. If you want to build business, just do your business and take your wealth back home. Mazin Nandekan warned and warned. The warning started right from the time of our deep Odumogoju. You can imagine. Dim Odumogoju warned. Up to they said that Dim Odumogoju came to trade fair. When he saw what the Biafra did in trade fair, he began to shed tears. That these people would never learn. Mazin Nandekan came on board and he warned and warned and warned. None of you pay attention. Today, what is happening? They are destroying your properties right, left, and center. Once they can't destroy it, set it on fire. And you are shouting and crying. Now another warning is coming. You have your digital currency, a Gemma, to save your currency. You have a Gemma today to go and save your money. Do all your transactions. You can buy your goods in China with a Gemma. You can make your payments and transactions with it. You can mine it like you mine other currencies. Very soon it's going to be in stock exchange. What are you waiting for? What else are you waiting for? All these are in preparation to the declaration of the Restoration of Independence of Biafra. Anybody that's lost anything this time around, it means you just want to lose. It is out of your carelessness, out of your nonchalant attitude. As for the Biafran government, they are doing everything possible to see that the Biafrans are protected, including on defense. Today, the Liberation Army are fighting very, very hard on the ground. The Liberation Army are engaging the terrorists on the ground, including in Bakassi. The Black Navy are engaging them, engaging both Cameroon Navy and the Nigerian Navy. The Black Navy are engaging them, and they are making great progress. Remember, Bakassi was one of the areas they used to blockade us during the time of the Civil War in 1967. They used Bakassi against us, and that was why they bargained with Cameroon, and now they use that Bakassi to bargain with Cameroon to attack the Biafrans. That was what they did in 1967. But this time it can't come. That is why our alliance with Ambazonia is a lasting one. Our alliance with Ambazonia is very necessary. It is not something you got to play with. And every day it will wax stronger. Today, the Black Marine are doing their best over there. The Biafra Black Marine are doing their best, and they are fighting heavily over there to protect and defend Biafra. On the ground, the Liberation Army are doing their own part, conquering places. Operation Typhoon is still going on. Terrorists are on the run. Kidnappers are on the run. And Biafra is taking over everywhere. fellow Biafrans, we must be strong. We must be strong. The time has come for us to face reality. And wherever you are watching this program from, if you are not a Biafran, I want you to know that our pursuit for freedom is not out of anger, wickedness, envy, or jealousy. No, it's not because of our wealth that we have. We are pursuing Biafra because we want to save life. And another important is that they do not want us in that contemporary Nigeria. We are not wanted. And how can we force ourselves into a place that we are not wanted? We can't force ourselves. That is why we are fighting to make sure that we get out of the zoo as soon as possible. Wherever you are watching this program, I urge you in the name of Chukwu to continue to be consistent and focused. For those who don't know why we want to get out of the zoo, I want to play this video for you to see the country we want to get away from. Even if you are not a Biafran, after seeing this video, watch from beginning to the end, you understand why we don't want to be part of the zoo anymore. Watch.
All right. I think Senator Abdul Ningi blew the whistle rather too loud for some people's ears. The honest truth is I am not a senator, but I was ashamed that these are our representatives that have a prefix distinguished. Well, they clearly distinguish themselves. That was a circus. That was disgraceful and shameful. These are our senators standing up and telling the world this is what we got. Each senator, you like it or not, I did the math. Oh, we got 200. Oh, some people got 500. Oh, some people got 300. When millions of Nigerians go to bed hungry, our elected representatives are mourning on the floor of the Senate that this is what they got, this is what they got. Fellow Nigerians, there are 109 senators. Do the math. If each one of them gets about 250 million, it will be a total of up to 27 billion. Oh, constituency project. After they were given by Mr. President 164 million to buy bulletproof cars. So it is all about them, not the people that send them there. I mean, these cannot continue. We, the people, are watching them. We are not proud of you. We are ashamed of you. And the Senate President, Senator Akpabio, is the most disgraceful I've ever seen. 21 billion to your constituency. A street light, a solar light was selling on the budget over 190 million. Borehole over 180 million each. Come on, people. This is not corruption. What is? If this is not corruption, what is? At a time when our people are dying of hunger, at a time when our children are being admitted with marasmus and kwashiorkor, at the time when millions of patients are abandoning taking their medications because they cannot afford it, our representatives are feeding fat on our Commonwealth. And then all of a sudden they're saying, oh, northern senators, southern senators. Yeah, but when they came to share, there was no north or south. Come on, people, we are fed up with you, our elected representatives. We're terribly disappointed. This cannot continue. We didn't send you to go and be divvying up our national Commonwealth when your people out there are dying. Well, I sent it to many senators. Well, what they did? Tell me what they did. Oh, some of them sent me, trailer loads of grains they are taking home. So, 64 years after independence, our people are turned into beggars. Like you see in Afghanistan, or northern Gaza, or Sudan, distributing grains. Distributing grains in this land of plenty. In this land of plenty. We have insecurity, we have poverty, we have hunger. Children are out of school. You're here in Abuja distributing money, and we are surprised there is insecurity in this country. no country, no nation, no matter how powerful, will have peace with this much inequity. I've said it again and again. So our senators, we are terribly ashamed of all of you, and you should return that money. And my advice to the Senate President, is to resign honorably and return that money. 21 billion to your constituency alone is what but inequity?
This is the country we want to walk out of. You can see what that man was mentioning, the kind of corruption that is ongoing there. When we are asking for the end of the zoological republic, it is because of this kind of nonsense. The difference between us and this kind of people who you see talking there is that these are the people who are self-centered, very selfish, and they cannot pursue solution. They only complain when it doesn't favor them. But as long as they are favored, you won't hear this complaint. Remember, their brother was just there for 8 years and run the country down. Now someone else enter with the same legacy, run the country down, and what you will hear is complaint. And the system of the zoo is that today a Fulani man will be there. Somebody from the southwest will complain. The southeast will complain. Tomorrow, a Yoruba man will be there. Somebody from the north will complain. The southeast will complain. Tomorrow, a southeastern comes there. The north will complain. And these people that are coming there are handpicked by the same people. It is the same standard they are following. Every single one that comes to that assault, they are handpicked. And they are following a particular pattern that is being laid down for them by the colonial master. So it does not matter who becomes the president. It doesn't matter who you put there. The person must follow the same pattern of fraud. You see how fraud is increasing to a different level. Every day, a new person comes, it becomes more fraudulent. But we Biafrans, we are tired of this kind of nonsense. We are tired of seeing this kind of videos. We are going to solution. And our solution is to end the zoo and let every region be free. If you know you don't have the capacity to end the zoo, go away, walk away from the road, allow us to do it. But when you do not have the capacity to do it and you don't want to give way for those who want to do it, neither do you have a solution to the problem. You don't have a solution to the problem. Now, people that have a solution, allow them to bring that solution. You don't want. You come to your social media platform, you go to your handle, and you are talking trash about. Who cares? Whatever you say about us will not end the zoo. Whatever you say about us will not stop us from ending the zoo. It does not matter whether you like us or you hate us. Biafrans are gone and gone for good. And those of you who want Nigeria, you should thank your stars. You should thank your star that you found yourself in the same place with the Biafrans. And today we have become your Messiah to rescue you by fire, by force. We have become your Messiah to die for your sake, even when you don't deserve it. Biafrans today are laying their life down for every other region, including those who don't deserve it. That is how good the Biafrans are. We are laying our life down for those who do not even deserve it. For all the regions, the north, the middle belt, the southwest, the Biafrans are laying their life down to save everybody, even with their ungrateful attitude. Yet, we are moving ahead to do it. And nobody can stop because it is not our project. It is the project of Chukwu Kabia. We can't stop it even if we want to. That is why you must key in to receive your own part of the blessing now. And I want to show you another video. This video is going to explain again the difference between us, the genuine freedom fighters, agitators, Biafra freedom fighters, and those of them who are one Nigerian. Just like I told you before, that I don't believe in all these idiots calling themselves activists. Activists without solution. Activists that will take a right from normal person and give to the right to someone else. They call it human rights, but they are not human, let alone have their rights. People who are not consistent. Today they are here and tomorrow they are there. I want to play another video for you. You will hear this one saying about all the things that are wrong with Nigeria, which he himself knows that can never ever be corrected except you destroy the foundation. He knows this, that these are the problems. You will see him mention the problems. Every single thing he said are correct, but at the end of the day, he is going for one Nigeria. That is how stupid and idiotic they are. And we can't be the same with them. I want you to see this one and watch him. When you hear him speak, if you don't know him very well, you will think he is with them. But at the end of the day, he is also pursuing his own selfish dream. It is about him, not about you. Let's listen to this man.
This agitation that we see quite often, the hype of the Biafran agitation, how best do you think this can be?
Give those people sense of belonging. They need it.
How do you do that?
When the war finished, we promised them reconciliation, rehabilitation, and reconstruction. Something years after, you are contemplating National Assembly whether you will do it. And these are properties. They are hard-earned properties destroyed by Nigerians. Who told them to go? That they don't want them to belong in the same country. Not that they wanted to go. They decimated our people and destroyed our properties. They promised reconciliation, rehabilitation, and reconstruction, and they failed. In the Northeast, it was the people from Northeast that became brainwashed, and they destroyed all their things by themselves. And you immediately set up a Northeast Development Commission. Even before the crisis ends. Even some of the ones that are built to rehabilitate are even still being destroyed. And going to 60-something years or thereabout, or 50-something, you have not reconciled these people. Bring them in. Give them sense of belonging. Integrate them politically. Is it by accident that from 1966, when Thomas Omonakwe Aguyuronsi, Major General, was decimated, till today, Nigeria has been going down politically, socially, culturally, economically? Don't you think that if you integrate these people with their craft, with their engineering method, with their natural resilience, don't you think they are going to recreate this country for the betterment of everybody? When you do such a thing that you promise you will do, when you rehabilitate them, when you reconcile them, by integrating them adequately into the political system and giving them what they ought to have. They are a majority tribe in this country. When you do that, reconciliation, rehabilitation, reconstruction, you will see those agitation dying naturally. I am a nationalist, but I am a realist. So as I am believing in Nigeria, it has to be a Nigeria built on equity, justice, and fairness.
How would you think that the government of the day should handle the Nnamdi Kanu matter?
As a lawyer, I would not want to comment on a case that is before the court, but I think political settlement will go a long way to bring about lasting peace on that issue.
If Nnamdi Kanu today is released and there is a political settlement, you think it will kill the agitation in the Southeast?
That's a hypothetical question. I may not be able to answer that.
But you have opined this afternoon,
yes,
that this idea of the Biafran agitation can be quelled,
yes,
if people are reconciled. Then I'm
yes,
asking that the man who is at the forefront of this agitation,
yes,
you saying that a political settlement will help.
yes.
And I'm asking you, is that the way to go?
That's what I'm saying.
If, for example, Nnamdi Kanu is released,
if you bring out 1 million persons and you still do not reconcile, rehabilitate, and reconstruct these people, you're still going to have a problem.
is creating a sixth state in the Southeast going to be part of
To help,
politically what other means?
like I said, why wouldn't you constructively accede the position of the presidency to these people?
To the southeast.
Yes, it was done in 1999.
If P2B had become the president of Nigeria, you think the Biafran agitation would die naturally?
We're a long way.
Really?
Very well. We talked about June 12. It was becoming intractable. When Obasanjo became president, the ghost of June 12 was exorcised. P2B were to be president. The ghost of the Biafran agitation will be exorcised.
This is one of those things I'm talking about. You can see him explaining and narrating everything the way it is. You can see him talking about the whole situation in Biafra land. But at the end of the day, he is not bold enough to pursue the solution. He's not even bold enough to speak about the solution. These are the people, just like every other politician, they are protecting their own personal interests. It is about them having a chance and opportunity to build themselves and to cut their own national cake, as they call it. That is what it's all about. Every single one of them that call themselves politicians, they know the truth. They know what the problem is, but none of them has the balls to pursue the solution. But today, I thank Chukwu Okike that he sent somebody like our supreme leader, Mazen Nandekan, to come and create this awareness. And today, he has also given us the Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Ghana, who is today leading us into the promised land, as the date has already been given. Fellow Biafran, we should appreciate Chukwu Okike. We are going home, and no man born of a woman will stop us from going home. We are going to get our destination, no matter how they try, no matter their weapon of warfare, no matter how they try to hold us back, they will never, ever succeed. We will continue to make progress, and we will continue to go higher and higher every day. Fellow Biafrans, do not relent your effort. Support the Biafran Liberation Army the best way you can. Give your support to the Liberation Army. Anytime, any day, give them your support. They need it. They are there for you. They are there for me. If you have not yet voted, go and vote. The time is now. If you want to be in Finland for the convention, you are capable. Please be there. Go and make your registration. Also, get your Biafran ID card. All this you can do through the Biafran security site, biafrasecurityadministration.org. Log in there. You will find the necessary information that you need. Fellow Biafran that are watching, I appreciate every one of you. And I thank you for being part of this program. Wherever you are, continue to hold your ground. Today, Biafra is in the face of the world. Mainstream media today is reporting about Biafra. It is not like yesterday. Today, the coast is clear. Even our Supreme Leader was able to speak with the media in the open, and he stated his mind and made it clear the condition of things. And he has said it. There will be no trial until Mazen Nandekano is granted bail. He doesn't mind even house arrest, but he cannot be going for trial from the DSS. Fellow Biafrans, we must continue to do what we are doing and intensify in our effort. Whatever you have been doing to have brought us this far, double your effort. Do more. And I bet you we are going to be victorious at last. I appreciate everyone that have participated in this program. May Chukwu Okike protect you and secure you. May Chukwu Okike protect the Liberation Army, the resistance fighters, the Black Marine, our Air Force, the de facto government, the homeland, and all the officials, the Biafra, Republic of Nigeria officials, all members of the cabinet, all our media warriors that are speaking for the Biafra, Republic of Nigeria, genuinely. May Chukwu Okike protect our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon, we commit in the hand of the for guidance, protection, provision, and strength. We pray for Mazi Simon for divine strength, for divine healing, for divine protection, for divine revelation. May Chukwu continue to be his guide and protect us. No weapon formed or fashioned against us as Biafra shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon, shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our school, Mazi Simon, shall prosper. Thank you so much for being part of this program. I appreciate you, and I will see you again tomorrow at the special reception time. Thank you, Mr. C.
Iye jamadi ke oge